Any move in that wall plane. You can do any direction, any combination of timing direction. But when you're facing your partner, you now have a wall plane on the left side and a wall plane on the right side. So one of the easiest ways to do a move is just a butterfly. So what we teach is zombie mode, which is both over and both under. Just sort of like straight out. And then we also have the gangsta mode, which is when you have one arm on top and one arm on bottom. You're sort of like, yo. Right? And so out of these, you can just do any move. So the move we call this a 3-beat thread the needle. And what's really good out of 3-beat thread the needle is that it turns into butterfly waves. So we're in the 3-beat split time thread the needle. And now if we want to turn, now we're in a butterfly weave. So if you notice, I'm spinning to my right, she's spinning to her right. And so we're spinning in the same direction with each other, but opposite directions of the other person. The same direction of ourselves, but opposite of the other person. So out of this, we can go to a reverse thread the needle, right? And we can just keep turning and back and go forward. And it just comes full circle. And so next we taught a couple other double wall plane moves. So I think over the course of the class we taught these ones, which is just a 1.5 weave backwards. And if we walk together, it becomes this move on both sides.
Okay. Yeah, we were doing that opposite to each other. Interesting.
Alligator timing. We're doing the same direction anti-spins. Very easy to turn with.
Holy shit. That's cool.
We talked about transitioning from this timing into what is the same direction weave. So right now, if we go into a weave, it's a butterfly weave. So if we want to go into a same direction weave, what we have to do is, what we normally do is a brick zag toss. And so the way this works is a normal brick zag goes under, and then it goes over. And so in that space where it goes over, that's where we're going to do the toss. So we come under first, now we're spinning forward to each other, we do a toss there, next, back into a weave. And there are a couple other ways to do this. There's some cool ways to do that transition. Another easy way to get between butterfly weaves and same direction weaves is just with a stall. So if we start, let's do a butterfly weave, spin to your left, and butterfly weave. So all I have to do is stall my two koi, and now we're in the same direction. And so that's kind of like a little sloppy version of how to do it, but it does work. And either person can stall at any time, stall at the same time, and it just feels really natural. You can do whatever you want to do in that. So what else? Also out of weaves, we taught how to turn into double wall plane. So if we want to do that 1.5 move, you turn to the side, you do an extra beat, turn to the side, do a beat, and the left hand comes back to you, do an extra beat, do an extra beat, back into the beat, and same thing. Another cool one is a no-beat toss. So if you turn to the side, you can do a no-beat toss and an extension. Just do stall, stall.
Oh, damn.
And the cool part is you can go back into a weave at any time. Right here. Let's do it right here. Right? And so that's pretty much double wall plane. Just think of any move that you can do in the wall plane by yourself and do it with a friend. So the second concept we talked about are something we call donuts. And the way this works is you have a move that you have in common that is common ground, and then you have a number of moves that you can do out of it. So I think the easiest one is the stall one, right? So if we're doing these stalls, we can say you do some reels. So here, here, and now we're back in it. We can say do some instant flies, like 4-pound instant fly. Next, right here. Boom. Something like that, you know? And so just pick a move, do it in between. Another one we taught was out of 4-beat. Push through. Small push through. Let's do a spiral. Another spiral.
Yeah. Oh, you do an entire beat. You go through and then out. We're just pushing them through. You actually do a rotation on the opposite. Yeah, you see? That's why it felt so easy and weird.
Other hand, and as we said before, it can be as complicated as you want, as simple as you want, as long as you know what the other person is going to do. Another donut we taught was facing the front to back, and so if Sonali does stalls from inside, has the point meet in the middle. If I do the opposite of what she's doing, and then I approach behind her, now we have all poised start stalling in the middle, and so now we can just call out more moves from here. So let's do the carryover move. Do next. Also a really good way to improvise and like come up with things on the fly. You can just say whatever you want to say, as long as you both know the move, it'll work out. I think that's kind of where we ended things. Did we forget anything that we talked about? I think that's it. So hopefully you guys can take these concepts and make your own tricks with them, because it's really endless. Like you really just, whatever move you like doing by yourself, why not try and make it with your arm and another person's arm instead of just both you? So hopefully you take these things, you can use them in your partner point spinning, use weaves to transition between them, and hopefully we can see some more people working on this kind of stuff. So thanks for coming to the workshop.